So today I'm going to share a few things about how to transfer a conversation from an Agentforce agent to a human agent. So we have legacy builder where we are able to achieve this through a omni-channel flow. So here also we are using the same process, but there are few additional steps which we need to do in this Agentforce builder. So let me show you. So I have prepared a step-by-step approach, so which I have already implemented in the org. So there are 9 steps. So at a higher level, I have done this. So coming to the step 1, so create a service agent and ensure it includes an escalation sub-agent. So the first step is this. So I have created this as standard service agent and I didn't done anything apart from have removing few of the other sub-agents which is not relevant. I have escalation sub-agent will be by default present when you add a service agent. So the purpose of this escalation agent is to transfer from the Agentforce agent to a human agent. Escalation sub-agent is used. So under the sub-agent, we don't have any actions. Even if we go to the sub-agent, handle request from users who want to transfer or escalate the conversation. So I want to transfer to a live human agent. So that's the purpose of this escalation. So this is the first step. So create an service agent and ensure it has a escalation sub-agent. So second, enable Omni-Channel in Salesforce setup. So this is by default enabled. So if it is not enabled in your org, just try to enable this. So go to setup and search for Omni-Channel settings. So under Omni-Channel settings, try to enable this if it is not enabled. So after enabling that, coming to step 6, create a routing configuration. Routing configuration. So this is the routing configuration which I have created. So you need to provide your name and routing priority. So this is first priority and routing model. It's the most available model which is available, and capacity utilities of 1. So after routing configuration is set up, we need to go to queues. So after creating the routing configuration, create a queue and assign the routing configuration created in step 3. So let me go to here, go to queues. So coming to the queue, so I have created the queue. These are the supporting objects and I have added the routing configuration which I have created. So under the queue, I have added my user. So come start doing the step 4, create omni-channel flow. So now we need to create an omni-channel flow. So let me go to the flows. So this is the flow which I have created, inbound omni-channel flow. So you can create the flow and add route work action, and under that, so we have this or by default routing record ID messaging. So route to, you need to select queue. So we have Agentforce employee agent, service agent, bot, skill agent, and queue. So we need to select queue and we need to select the queue which we created from step 4, I guess. Yes. So from step 4, the queue which we got created, we need to add the queue in this flow and we need to activate the flow. So once the flow is activated, so we need to add this messaging session, messaging connection, and set the outbound route name to the activated omni-channel flow. So we need to go to the agent. So let me go to the agent. So we have this session called connections. So currently I'm activated, so we are not able to see some. So let me create a new version. So now I have created a new version. So you have seen this plus symbol. So you can click on this, add connections. So you will see these two enabled, and you can add these two under the connections. So enhance chat v2 for reactive components, adaptive response allow, and for messaging have the settings where you have the outbound route name. So here we need to paste the flow which we created. So the flow which I have created, this flow API name. I have copied and I have pasted here. So if you create a new agent, you will have flow double slash. You don't have the name, so you need to copy paste the name of the flow, and you need to activate it. So commit the version and activate the agent. So once after activating the agent, so the agent implementation has been completed. Now we need to do the omni-channel settings for the human agent. So I need to make the omni-channel available for the service console. So I need to go to app manager and utility bar, and under that I need to add the omni-channel. This is, we need to go to setup, go for app manager, under app manager we have service console, lightning services. So click edit. So you can see utility items. So you can add the add utility item on omni-channel and you can save it. So once after the omni-channel is added to the service console, we need to add the available presence status. So we have the status called available presence. So if you go to presence statuses, so available is by default present. So you in my org I have seen it is by default present. I no need to create a status, so it is already present. So I just need to enable it on my profile. So I have gone to my profile. Under the profile or permission set, if you want to specific user alone, you can enable it for the specific user by creating a permission set. So I've done for my profile itself. So under profile you can see service presence status access. So it's not enabled, so I have just edited and made it to available. So that's one additional step which I have done. Apart from that, after enabling the activating the agent, you need to add it to the experience site to do the testing. So these are the steps. So let me show you the quick demo. So currently I don't have any records present. So let me go to sales application. Let me log in as one of the experience user where this agent is present. So let me click on contact, go to my contact. So log into experience as user. So route to human. So I created a separate site for this, so just for testing purpose. Let me start the conversation. So route to human agent has joined. So my laptop. Would you like me to escalate this case to a live agent for further assistance? Yes. So route to human agent left. So now the agent left and it's transferring. So let me go to my. So it's offline, so it's won't show. So let me make it as available. So now I got the. I see. Select this. So now I have joined. So even if I go here, so no one not joined just now. So let me type show. Here. So like that, so we do the messaging. So from the human agent with the site user, so from agent force agent to a human agent, this is how we are able to transfer the conversation. So these are the steps which I have followed, so I'll add it in the post as well. So thank you.